Hey guys, Codename Jitsu back with another video. So for you guys who've been sleeping under a rock just like Patrick, a fourth Spongebob movie has been announced a while. Back then we thought that the fourth movie is gonna be the Sandy Cheeks movie, but that wasn't really the case, so thank God. That movie still happened alongside the Plankton movie, but they're not theatrical movies, which makes sense. The theatrical ones should be the ones where SpongeBob is the main character. They should be SpongeBob movies. So we finally got a teaser trailer from Paramount themselves. So I watched it and now let's break it down. The first thing we see here is that they are telling us that this movie would release in Christmas. So it's gonna be in December. And they did reveal that it's gonna be in December 19th. Then we see SpongeBob here, 3D animated, telling us that the movie would be in 3D. Here's a better look at him. Then here we see SpongeBob and the rest of the Krusty crew. So there's Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Gary, and the citizens of Bikini Bottom. I love this joke here of Patrick jumping and they all run away. Gary is also running, but he's slow, so he gets jumped by Patrick. That was funny. So SpongeBob steps on Plankton by accident, just like the usual. And they tell us that this time SpongeBob and Patrick are going to the underworld. First we see them in their pirate outfit. Patrick just looks hilarious here. I mean, him not wearing pants and the placement of the eye patch just screams Patrick to me. Well, at least his genius isn't showing, if you know what I mean. We see the underworld and it looks good. We've known for a while that the Flying Dutchman will return in this movie, this time voiced by Mark Hamill, a legendary voice actor. And from what we've heard of him as the Flying Dutchman, he sounds so good. I think he nailed the role here. I mean, he's a talented voice actor, so there's no way you're gonna doubt him, okay, as the Flying Dutchman. And then we see him in live action, like the Flying Dutchman is live action here, and I feel like this is a spoiler, because this could easily be where he like finally achieved his goal, because maybe his plan here is to get ultimate power, and it looks like he achieved it here. Because the Flying Dutchman is gonna be the main villain of this movie, so yeah. Patrick is still in his pirate uniform in this scene, while SpongeBob isn't. So Patrick would be wearing his pirate uniform for most of the movie. At least he has his pants on. Even Mr. Krabs, Gary, and Squidward are in their pirate uniform. Now, SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs are ghost pirates, which is interesting, and just like every SpongeBob movie, this one also has live-action segments. And Mr. Krabs says that the Flying Dutchman took SpongeBob to the underworld. I love Squidward making a joke about the underworld, here saying underwear as if he's asking a question, but realized that he said underwear and Squidward was laughing, and the others were not having it. We get a look at the logo which we saw before. I mean, it's one of the first things they showed us about this movie before this trailer even came out. So yeah, I just wish they stayed consistent with the movie titles. Like the second movie is called Sponge Out of Water, and the third movie is called Sponge on the... I wish this one had Sponge in it as well, okay? Just to match the previous two. But yeah, they went with the search for SquarePants, and there's no sponge in it in the title. So yeah, whatever. And we get a look at Patrick's butt, which closed off the trailer. So first of all, let's talk about the movie being 3D. Now I do wish the movie was 2D, like most fans, but 3D also looks great. And for this movie, the 3D is different from the 3D of Sponge on the Run, and I do think it is a downgrade from Sponge on the Run, because the CG in Sponge on the Run looked perfect, okay? This one is still great. I do wish it was animated like Sponge on the Run, you know? But this 3D looks more like the one we got from the Sandy Cheeks movie and the Plankton movie. And I have not seen those movies yet, so I don't know how the CG looked in motion during those two movies. But yeah, the CG for this one still looks good. And yeah, many people are complaining that it should have been 2D. But like when SpongeBob is 2D with modern episodes, people don't watch it anyway, so why are they complaining in the first place? I personally think if they want SpongeBob to be 3D animated, I think it works better with movies, you know? The TV show should still be 2D animated. The movies work when they are CG because they have a higher budget. But yeah, I'm fine with the movies being 3D as long as the main show is still 2D animated. So yeah, Sandy isn't in the trailer. She has one shot where she is in the Krusty Krab, but that's it. We don't see her alongside Mr. Krabs, Gary, and Squidward when they are looking for SpongeBob. So I guess Sandy's gonna get the same treatment as she had in the first SpongeBob movie, and I hated how they treated her in the first SpongeBob movie. Like she was a cameo. It looks like they are doing it again in the search for SquarePants. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, Plankton also had one scene here, so he could also be a cameo. Or they just didn't show us much and Sandy and Plankton could be involved. I really hope so. From this trailer, it looks like SpongeBob and Patrick will go on an adventure for some reason and they get kidnapped by the Flying Dutchman. And Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and Gary go to the rescue, as they found out that they were taken to the underworld. But this synopsis that we had a while ago should clear things up. So let's give it a read, shall we? A live-action pirate addresses the audience to tell them about a nautical tale of the Flying Dutchman, crossing paths with an innocent soul, SpongeBob himself. Hilariously, SpongeBob wants to turn over a new leaf and become a big man. He blasts Snoop Dogg from his speakers and bumps his chest, lifting his plush weights. Mr. Krabs tells SpongeBob about his days on the sea, which motivates SpongeBob and Patrick to go on an adventure to follow in his footsteps and go on a sailing adventure. When SpongeBob and Patrick cross paths with the Flying Dutchman, he takes them to the underworld, where they must endure terrors beyond the Sponge's imagination, including scary roller coasters. The search for SquarePants boosts a mix of absurdist gags and a vibrant mix of live action and 3D animation. So this should tell us everything we need to know about the movie. The movie will open kinda like how Sponge Out of Water opened, with a live action pirate telling us the story of SpongeBob. So what kicks the story here is that SpongeBob hears the stories of Mr. Krabs back in the day when he was sailing in the sea. So SpongeBob wants to be just like Mr. Krabs, so he goes on an adventure alongside Patrick to follow on Mr. Krabs' footsteps. They encounter the Flying Dutchman on their way, and he takes them to the underworld, where they have to go through these obstacles, including scary roller coasters. So this one explains the scene of SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs on a roller coaster. But why is Mr. Krabs here instead of Patrick? I don't know. But yeah, this sounds like a fun concept. I personally love the SpongeBob movie trilogy. I really love all three movies, but most fans won't share that same opinion. And when I say most fans, I mean it. To them, the first SpongeBob movie is the only good one. Some started defending Sponge Out of Water, saying that it's also good, but it's rare, okay? But those people do exist. But Sponge on the Run has no defenders. You just can't find them, sadly. So yeah, those people are not looking forward to this movie, but let's, I guess, make them hopeful for it, because this movie is directed by Derek Dryman. He worked on a lot of the pre-movie SpongeBob episodes, you know, the ones that fans say are the only good part of SpongeBob, which I highly disagree with. I did a video defending post-movie SpongeBob a while ago, so if you haven't seen it, then give it a watch after this video. I'll leave a link to it. So like I said, Derek Dryman worked on the best era of SpongeBob, and for most fans, it's the pre-movie era, and he's directing this movie. So if you want the pre-movie SpongeBob quality to be seen again, then this movie might have a chance at winning you over. But then again, Sponge Out of Water had Steven Hillenburg as a writer alongside Paul Tibbitt, and that movie has its haters. So if Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob, helped write Sponge Out of Water, and you still didn't like that movie, then I don't know if Search of the SquarePants is gonna be worth it for you. But yeah, for me, I loved all three movies, so I'm definitely looking forward for this one. Fourth movies are known for not being loved by the community, thinking that the third one was a nice way to wrap things up. But with SpongeBob, it's a different case. The SpongeBob movies were never connected, they were all telling us separate stories. So a fourth SpongeBob movie makes more sense than a Toy Story 4 or a Kung Fu Panda 4. You know? So I'm looking forward to this movie, and I will definitely check it out in theaters, because I never in my life did I see a SpongeBob movie on the big screen. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie came out in 2004, which is the year I was born, so I missed that movie for obvious reasons. Sponge Out of Water came out in 2015, but I didn't see it because I thought we didn't have a movie theater where I live, which was not true at all, so I don't know why I had that thought. Sponge on the Run, well, I think I don't only speak for myself here, but almost none of us saw it in theaters because of COVID. It came out in 2020, only Canada got the movie in theaters. The rest got to see it on Netflix and other platforms. And yeah, I did see it on Netflix. So this is my fourth chance to finally see a SpongeBob movie on the big screen. And I'm not gonna miss that out. Unless the rumors are true and World War III is happening, then yeah, I don't have a chance with this movie on the big screen. So I'm done. So what do you guys think of the trailer? And are you excited for the movie like I am? Or you're not? Just leave your thoughts down in the comments. So if you guys like this video, then give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. It means a lot to me. And turn on the notifications so you'll be the first one to know when I upload a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Codename Jitsu, and I'll see you in the next video.